I am back to shooting with the A7S II, at least for today. Yesterday I got it back, was a little sick. I had to take it to Best Buy. The warranty was still good, so it's crazy. I had like 1 more week of warranty until the thing went out and I would have been out of luck. So what was going on with this camera is whenever I would let the camera sit for a second and then the monitor would go out to sleep by itself, the camera wouldn't turn back on. So every time I needed to wake it up, I would have to pop out the battery, wait a couple of seconds, put it back in, and then it would be good for maybe just like a couple of shoots. As soon as the monitor went to sleep, I was already doing the same thing again. So luckily I got it fixed. The thing that I remember about this camera is that the lens that I got is not really good with the autofocus. So that was another annoying thing that I could never figure out. So I might have to spend another pretty penny on the lens for this one, but it is what it is. I just want to let you guys know today that that happened. And we also have Mindy here at the shop. So she was the one that won the giveaway, you know, a couple was it like a week or 2 ago when I did the drawing. And she's gonna be in here for 4 hours today and tomorrow. So she's gonna be in here just learning with me one-on-one. I also have my cousin Chino coming over to help me with reclaiming and just whatever I need around the shop, because I'm getting busy and I need to set myself up for next week so that I'm not totally slammed. So while Mindy's here, we're just gonna go over some of the points where she needs the most help with. I had her, you know, we went back and forth yesterday, so I just had her write down what she wants me to focus on. That way I'm not just running my mouth the entire time. And you know, we're also gonna have the chance to run production here next to each other, so she'll kind of get the feel for what it's like to actually run production on a shop, not just take an order here and there for yourself, or just print a logo for yourself or something that you want to wear that can take you like 2 or 3 days, versus having actual orders with due dates and dealing with customers and just like the entire thing. So I'm looking forward for that. Mindy, I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you're not camera shy, so we can put you on the vlog and then just kind of, you can go over the experience and all that stuff. So can't wait. Hopefully this camera doesn't give us any issues today. About issues on cameras, yesterday the vlog that I shot took a crap. The audio on it was just horrible. So there was no way that I could load it, and way more than half of everything that I shot was so distorted that I was just having a hard time even editing. So I didn't want your guys' ears to be like, you know, when you were hearing it. So apologize about yesterday. Today we're back to this camera. The microphone seems to be working good, so let's get to work. So check this out. Yesterday I was gonna talk about this design that I set up for the automatic. It's only 12 t-shirts. We have a base color, and a highlight. And they want this thing to make it look like it's hanging from your t-shirt. So yesterday, when we pulled the sample out of the pallet, we figured that it was only 2 fingers away from the top of the board, and we are able to load the collar about a finger in. So the print is going to start fairly high. Now we're going to see the distance apart here on this one as a sample, just to see where we're at, and hopefully it turns out really good. Alright, let's check this out. It looks like it's hanging from, you know, it looks like you're wearing a clock that's hanging. I made a little mistake here. I printed the registration marks, but it's not a big deal. It's just a test sample, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm still going to end up spraying them out, because I'm going to give this shirt away to maybe Chino when he comes in, just so he can throw it on and see what it looks like. I tried to put it on, but I'm a large and this is a medium, so it was too tight that I didn't want to even show it when I was wearing it, but it looked pretty good.
Where are the boxes?
Chino's in the building. Is that for the McCurry stuff?
Yeah.
Just anywhere. Except for there.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Is there more?
Yeah, some more boxes.
Okay. All right, you guys. Guess who is in the building? Take a wild guess. I'll give you a second. All right, there you go.
What's up, guys?
Mindy.
Clinton.
Is in the building, and her father was here this morning, and he got me more excited than I think she got excited when she stepped in here. So just to give you guys a little breakdown, we've been chatting for what, about an hour now?
Yep.
You know, going through some of the stuff here at the shop and some of the questions that she has. Now that Chino's here, we might show her a little bit about the reclaiming, and then we'll go over some more of the questions that she has throughout the day. But let me tell you guys why I was excited. So what's the name of your dad's company?
Premier Powder Coating and Fabrication.
Premier Powder Coating. I'm gonna leave a link on the description so you guys can check them out. Amazing work, you guys. So check this out. You guys seen this piece that my friends from Phoenix Custom cut for me, right? So her father is gonna powder coat it. Candy coat it?
Yep.
He's
Any
gonna
color you want.
He's gonna candy coat it, and then he's also gonna do the we're gonna do the cutouts, we're gonna race them, and he's gonna add like all kinds of attachments so that the LEDs can go on there and it'll be ready to be hung up there. So he gave me the chance to come to his shop and shoot a video about that if we have time. We might not.
I'll talk to my brother tonight.
Okay, so we're gonna set that up, and then we can see how that process happens so we can make it happen. All right, my friends, so the truth, and this is the truth about the giveaway. I just brought them in to slave them to do my work. They're not here to learn much, right? Slave number one, helper number two. Put it right here.
I was gonna say, where'd I put my blade?
There you go. No bubbles. That's all we need. Now you just cut the edges and good to go. All right, you guys, check this out. My friend Robert thinks he's funny, so he sent me a 7X. You want to hold the camera real quick just so they can see exactly what I'm wearing? So this right here, you guys, is a 7X. So I decided to wear this for the vlog with our friend. So far, what do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Not too bad?
Not too bad.
So right now we just finished having, what would you call it, lunch? What's between lunch and dinner? Between breakfast and lunch we have brunch. Dinner. We just had dinner, and we were waiting for some of the screens that they reclaimed to dry up so they can coat them. And we have Monsieur Chino.
Hi.
Okay, so he's gonna go over some of the coating steps so that our friend can get a little bit more practice, because she has a nice little setup at her house. Is it your house or like an actual shop?
It's in the back of my house.
In the back of her house.
Yeah.
So that's just like most of us screen printers start, and that is honestly the best way to get all your practice out of your way. And that way she can at least see what it is to have a setup at an actual shop, and then just kind of get her mind rolling to figure out how to do it from home. And since she doesn't have a whole lot of practice with reclaiming, coating, and burning, this will be a good experience for her. Tomorrow we're gonna go over some of the steps for printing out film.
Okay.
Yeah? And then we'll probably be back here printing a little bit more too. So she has a 300-piece order for koozies that we'll see if we can help her out with, so she can actually run them here a little bit faster and not have to have a hard time. Not too bad?
Not too bad.
All right. We're done with the day, you guys. Today was an amazing day. Chino knocked out a bunch of frames again. He was teaching Mindy how to coat. I think you did a good job.
Oh, Mindy, yes.
And then you were teaching her how to reclaim as well. So how did she do? I wasn't really paying too
She
much.
did really well. Yeah.
She did good? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Mindy, thank you for being here. Day 1 is a wrap. Day 2 is tomorrow. We're gonna focus a little bit more on the art department, you know, inside of printing out film. Maybe if you have a little bit of, you know, some questions on separating, I can teach you the ways that I do it. And I know that you have some experience with graphic designing, so maybe I can learn a thing or two from you as well. And that'll be like a pretty cool exchange. Your dad got me super hyped about candy coating my design at Phoenix Customs. So I mean, I thought you were gonna be excited to be here, but when your dad showed up and gave me those news, I was just I'm still blown away. I still can't believe it. They're gonna candy coat the back with black, and then the cutouts are gonna be raised about a 1/4 inch with red, and then we're just gonna fill the back with plexiglass. No, not plexiglass. Whatever the hell this white plastic is, we're gonna fill the back of my logo with that, and then fill it with LEDs, so we can have it hung where that subscribe button is at. So we're gonna take that out, replace it with the cutouts, and then we're gonna attach the power from one of these light fixtures to the cutout, so that way when I flick on the lights, the whole thing turns on. That's just looking maybe a month away from now. Hopefully it happens sooner, but if it doesn't, as long as the piece is done, that's all I really care about. Because I was thinking it was gonna take 6 months to get it even started, and then Mindy showed up, and then her dad was like, dude, I got you, and I'm like, what? So super excited. Thanks for your help, Chino. Today was a great day. My wife joined us. She was Ari was here, so we had some pizza for lunch. And all in all, thank you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, love the video, comment on the video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.